But now in Christ Jesus, you who once were far off have been brought near by the blood of Christ. The gap created by sin has been destroyed by the precious blood of Jesus. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. I am going someplace that I said I wasn't going to go because the place where I'm going has something I said I probably would not get. But I need to get a perspective and to do a price point on another boat. We looked at the Aldwell. I certainly like those boats. We went to Ashland, to Ed's Marine, and I certainly did like the Low Roughneck. But there is another boat that is a possibility for us. So let's ride down here to the place I said I wasn't gonna go and see what they got. Okay, and here on your left is the place that I said I probably would not get a boat, but we are here. This is Bass Pro Shops. So as we roll up, there are a number of boats that I want to look at for today, and they are lined up along here. I'm going to take a look down here and see what they have, and then we'll talk about the possibilities. So let's go on in. I looked at a 2072, but a 2072 is huge. That's a center console. That is way too big for me. This is the Tracker Classic. You can get those for a very reasonable price. Tracker. This is on sale for $17,288. Minn Kota Edge, trolling motor, carpets, side console. It's a good sized boat, I guess. Actually, it's not a bad looking boat. Suppose if we had to, we could use one of these. The only problem you're running with these is if you look at the capacity, let's see, average package weight is 1705. It only can maximum persons 3 persons. So the Bass Tracker Classic can only fit 3 people and 555 pounds. This is the Tracker Pro 170. It is a bit bigger. It does have some very nice features, including the woven deck, which is easy to clean, doesn't stain like carpet. Carpet, I don't care what you put it in, what kind of boat, and how clean you are, it's going to look filthy dirty after a short time, especially if we're going to be catching snakeheads and also catfish. It has a nice bit of storage, battery and the gas tanker in the back. The seats do fold down. Has carpet on the sides. That's going to get kind of dirty. It does have a tachometer, fuel gauge, and speed. Woven deck with a live well up front here. See if I can get down in there and show you where the little squirter comes out there. Yeah, there it is, right over on the side. Nice little live well. A little compartment here for storage, keep some small items in. It has the trolling motor. All of these come with the same Minn Kota basic trolling motor. This one does not have the indentation for the pedals, so it sits on top. and it comes in at $20,238. Has some items on it. It does have a swing away tongue, and that's a nice feature, especially if you're trying to put it into a short garage or an average size garage. Sometimes you need that extra clearance. Beautiful paint jobs on the trackers, and I've heard that they held up pretty well. The seating arrangement is nice. You can put stuff, and I actually got in this, and my long legs could actually fit under there fairly well. It's a little cubby over in front of it, and then there's also a place for your rod storage. Now that part of it is carpeted, so it'll keep your rods nice because it's soft. These seats do fold down. They look pretty comfortable to me, and you can lift them up, and there is storage under the seat where you can put some of your day stuff, paperwork and things like that you don't want to get exposed. It's a pretty nicely laid out, and it holds 4 people, but still 555 pounds. And here's the other one. This was the classic. It is 3 people at 555 pounds. This next boat is the Tracker Pro 190 Team Tournament Edition. Now this boat is laid out. It's a 19-foot boat, which is a little more boat than we need as far as size, and it's going to weigh a lot. This thing has a 115 horsepower engine on the back, which is way more than we need. Nice looking boat though. I can't say anything terrible about it. It's just bigger than what we need, and I'm sure it's going to be more money than we would like to spend. It does have carpet, which I don't want. So why am I looking at it? I don't know. It just was nice looking. Nice gauge cluster, has all the needed gauges and switches, USB ports, all that kind of stuff. Place for your fish finder. And it can hold 4 people at 575 pounds. That's only 20 more pounds than the 170 Pro, which is weird. I guess that's because that 115 on the back weighs a lot more than the 50 that was on the back of the other. Now here's a boat that I had not seen. This is a Tracker 175 Crappie Edition. For all of you crappie fishermen out there. Now crappie is a kind of fish, not how you fish, in case you guys are wondering. Nice setup. This also has the swing away tongue. Nicely laid out boat, and it has so you can put 3 seats across the front, and that's what a lot of people do when they're crappie fishing, so they can all be almost in the same spot. It has nice storage area. You can put your rods down there. I believe that's long enough for that. It also has a live well up here in the front, and I believe this next one is storage. Yeah, and it also comes with a minnow bucket, so you can, carry your live bait up there as well, and you can put up whatever in the storage area that you would like to. Nice trailer. It also comes with the same cheap trolling motor they put on all of them. It's $26,000. It's quite a bit more money than I would like to spend. And like I said before, all these tracking boats have a nice finish on. This also has the carpet, which is something that I don't want. Carpet always gets dirty. It does have more storage on this right side as well. And it has the foot pedal for the Minn Kota Edge. They put the Edge on as standard on all these boats, and everybody that I know that wants a nice trolling does not want an Edge. People will oftentimes make do with them if they have to, but I'd rather have no trolling motor than to have the Edge and just get what I want. I did get up in this one as well, and it had enough room for me to slide my long legs under there. This one has a little cubby under the seat. You can put some items you want to keep tucked away. Maybe you have a firearm or something, I don't know. And then another little cubby back here. Not much you can put in there, but it's a neat little spot, neat little space. and it also has a double live well in the back. So it has 2 live wells, one up front and one in the back. So everybody can be catching crappie and put them neatly away. Of course, your gas tank is back here, as well as enough room to put 2 batteries, and here is your fuel fill cap. Nice looking boat, and it is equipped with a 75 horsepower engine, which should scoot this boat around pretty well. But all of these are nice. The 170 Pro, I thought about it, but at 555 pounds of capacity is just not going to do. So let's go look around, and I'm going to show you the main reason why I came down here. And this is the main reason why I came back down to Ashland to this Bass Pro Shops shop. The Grizzly 1754, which is the same size boat that I originally had, except this one is a side console. It has a place for your battery and your fuel tank, and it has a nice little door over it. There's a place back there to put a pedestal seat. Has 2 seats up front here. These do not have under seat storage. There's just a little storage compartment in between, and that's where my grandson's seat is going to go should we get this model. It has the basic controls, nothing fancy, side console with a USB circuit. Has of course switches to turn on your engine, live well, and things like that, and controls for your throttle. And up in front of the console is this aerated live well, big enough to put some good sized fish in. Not as nearly plush as the other boats, but we need utility for where we're going. It also has a storage area under the front where you can put your life jackets, maybe some tackle, some of your gear up there. It does have the cleats to tie off to, and it does have a navigation light receptacle, and it is quite a bit less, $22,238. It also has wiring for your trolling motor. It does not come with a trolling motor, which is good because the standard trolling motor will not do. We need one with spot lock, place to put your seat up there. Rod holders are not a fully enclosed area. It's just a place on the side where you hang your rods, and that is sufficient. You know, sometimes you can pay so much extra for the things that make things nice that you spend way more money than is necessary, and I'm trying to keep this basic and affordable and yet leave the size that I need. This also has a fuel filler cap right here, so you don't have to take out any portable gas cans, and it's sitting on the same trailer that the one that I had came with. There's the transfer saver down there, and this one is powered by a 60 horsepower. I believe the maximum horsepower on the 1754 would be 75 horsepower. This boat is quite a bit bigger than the Pro 170. It's going to be actually lighter because anytime you start adding all of those storage compartments and carpet, you're going to get more weight. And this is a very doable on trailer weight. I talked to a very friendly salesperson. His name was Gene Smith, and we had a great time talking. Yes, this one can hold 5 people, and it can hold 720 pounds. So that is exactly what we need. On the way out, I did spy a 1754 tiller model, which is similar to what I had a few years back. It doesn't come with anything on it. It is basically bare bones. It doesn't come with an engine. It's basically a boat and a trailer, but it is very practical and easy to use. very reasonable. You can get one of these with a trailer for about between $8,000 and $9,000. But there's no storage cover over the back. Okay, guys, we are back in the Maverick, and wow, I went and saw in the video, you see the Tracker 1754 side console Grizzly, and I went up and I sat in it. I fit as well as I do behind any side console, because I'm 6'7", of course, you know. And that boat just makes sense. I am going to wait to hear back from my friend David at Allwell Boats. But I can say the Tracker just has everything that I needed to have. It's got a 60 horse motor. I may downgrade to a 50. It's got a live well. It's already wired for the trolling motor. Yeah, it has everything that I needed to have. So if the Allwell comes in around the same price, surely there will be kind of I won't say flipping of the coin, but there'll be a tougher decision to make. I'm kind of not leaning towards the low roughneck, because the low roughneck that I looked at was a tiller model. So that means basically, you know, you have to turn that outboard with your hand, and you know, and that is nothing wrong with that. But like I said in the beginning of this endeavor, I'm trying to make things easier and comfortable and user friendly, and to be able to get in the boat, jump behind the console, grab the steering wheel, push the button, start the boat, and get out to where we're going fishing. It doesn't get much easier than that. That's where we are. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe and comment. I want to hear your comments. And we'll see you on the next one.